But fellas, look like
We got a strong
we got a Royal
disagree.
Rumble. We got a Royal Rumble ensuing with all these artists. So I don't know who comes out on top. No Diddy.
You know what's mad?
Ahead,
You know what's
Troy.
mad? You know what's my bad? You know what's mad fucking funny?
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar put that verse out and nobody has said shit in 2 weeks. Niggas don't give. It's almost like niggas don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like
because
you expect J. Cole at least, who's a artist to be able to put something out, even a freestyle or something to respond.
And look,
for what?
And you know what Drake
For
did?
what?
Make 2 Instagram posts.
For what though?
That's what we doing now. Social media responses.
For what though? For what? If I was Drake or J. Cole, I wouldn't respond on record either. For what? Kendrick, put some songs out, drop an album, do something of significance. These niggas is working.
Yeah,
but
These
that's
niggas,
the
essence
problem,
of hip hop,
right?
though. That's the essence of hip hop, though.
That's the problem, right? Because it's like you don't want to put out you don't want to put out a response record in fear of what? What are you?
It's
so
not in
afraid
fear.
of?
It's not in fear of anything. It's not in fear of anything. I'm not, bro. Hip hop now is all about numbers.
Yeah.
You tell me
That's
who
fair.
doing more numbers than Drake
No one.
and J. Cole and 21 Savage right now. Tell me.
But that's why.
No. Answer the question. Answer
That's
the question.
No,
Answer
nobody.
the question.
Nobody.
Okay,
nobody,
so.
But that's the problem because you know. 1 second. You know that Kendrick doesn't have an agenda in order to be able to generate sales because he has his own fan base.
That's not true.
You think that Kendrick?
His last two projects was only for his fan base. Let's be honest. His last people outside of his fan base did not mess with those records. So his last two projects,
but that's what I just said.
From a numbers perspective, flopped.
But that's what I just said.
So why am I gonna breathe? Why me, who's doing numbers? Am I gonna breathe life into you?
Numbers are subjective. They're in the eye of the beholder. They're in the numbers. No. Numbers are subjective. They're in the eye of the beholder when it comes to hip hop right now. It's numbers are who it matters to. It's the body of work that matters. That verse that Kendrick put out was very scathing when he talked about the big three versus big me, where he talked about the verse on first person shooter. Like,
so he backtracking on his own words.
You gotta respond.
No, you don't gotta respond.
If you're a lyricist,
he gotta respond.
You're about this culture.
And here's why.
He called you out. He called you out on one of the biggest projects of the year to date, and y'all niggas don't got nothing to say.
Here's why.
Especially and 1 second. And because it's Kendrick, because it's J. Cole, who is a lyricist, and he ain't saying shit.
Here's why
that's a problem for me.
Here's for you, and here's why I don't think it's a problem. This is my wholehearted reason why I don't think it's a problem. Because, right, like, you are not, like, you're saying something about me, and you're not even, like, putting out music. You're not really, you're Kendrick because you're Kendrick. But the reality of the situation is, like, it's 50 other niggas that's taking shots at them, and nobody's talking about it. And the only reason that we're talking about Kendrick is because it's Kendrick. These niggas get shots all the time.
The difference is that them niggas recognized him on the first person shooter record as one of the 3 niggas on the Mount Rushmore of hip hop at this point in time. Right or wrong?
No. First of all,
right or wrong? Did they not name drop him and say that he's one of them niggas that are running shit right now?
The original context for that came from Kendrick. Kendrick was the first one that said it's the 3 of them. That was the first. So that's what I'm saying. Kendrick's now backtracking on what he said because Kendrick was the one who said it's the 3 of them. That's where it originated from.
But they reiterated what that man said, so that's confirmation. Saying like, look,
and also
y'all niggas know that I'm one of them niggas. Also, but at the same time,
also though, and here's the other insider piece of it is that, like, hip hop has been
industry insider exclusive. Let's go.
Hip hop has been pretty subpar the last 2 years. Like it's there has really
understatement of the year.
There has no when I'm again, you're speaking from solely the perspective of the art and the music and what you like. Talking in numbers, right? From a numbers perspective, hip hop has been underperforming based on what it was doing in the 2021, 22. Mm-hmm. Like it's been underperforming. The reality of the situation might be is like, yo, it's time for something. So someone like, yo, y'all are one. So y'all go ahead and generate some buzz within the community. You know what I'm saying? Like part of like for me, I think it's very strategic that he did it on a future record, for Future's album, because.
So what does that say for Future? Even
so for me, what I think is that my thought is like it's gonna help push Future's album. It's gonna start generating numbers for hip hop, because now people are gonna be paying attention. People within that orbit, now they're gonna start looking at what they're putting out and what they're saying. Like they've tried. There's been a couple tries at creating like a little hip hop beef, of like probably like 3 or 4 this year. Like like it's needed. It's almost needed.
Does Drake and Cole have to respond? Do we need that for hip hop right now?
I kind of go with what Maneuver said, man. I think it's probably like a numbers thing, moving the game, moving the needle. So I think like give it some time, something will come out. But I don't think they're gonna. It's not a big fish, It's not anything that they need to do.
And Drake
sounds like it's gonna be strategic.
Sub-king.
Yeah, like it's gonna be strategic. He's probably gonna insert something on, I don't know, like a little 7-track something, but it's not gonna be like we all want a freestyle. We want give me like 16.
We want 2000 mid 2000 hip hop battle beef, bro.
I'll be honest with you too. If they wanted to, they could, because Kendrick is a very easy target, bro. Like there's a lot. There's a lot that you can say about Kendrick. There's a lot that you can say about it. He's an easy target, bro. Like
he's gonna be all right.
But let's not get it twisted. He's a bar god. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick could run circles. Kendrick would run circles around Drake, but I would like to see him verbally spar with J. Cole. That would be
number one
matchup.
Number one, yes. If it was them two, like, and they had to do it by themselves, yes, he would run circles around Drake. But the machine that comes with Drake and what he would have to go up against, I don't know if he'd run circles around that. And number two is no, he would not run circles around Cole. I think that would be a heavyweight matchup for the ages. I think.
Sure.
But I think where Kendrick always wins and why he is so galvanizing is his delivery, his cadence, the way he delivers his rhyme is unparalleled.
His rhyme scheme is battle rapper-esque, bro.
Yeah, it's unparalleled.
The way he schemed shit in order to be able to get his point across, like it's like you said, it's very unparalleled, it's very unorthodox, and it goes over a lot of people's heads. That's why he doesn't have a lot of fans. But if you listen to what that man says, he has bars, bro. So I think to put a bow on it, I feel like it's needed for hip hop because it gets boring. You know what I'm saying? Talking about the same shit over and over again, the same cadences, the same beats. Not knocking anybody who enjoys it, but I feel like we need a marquee matchup. This is a new decade. This is the 2020s. We need something
to get it popping.
Be able to reel hip hop back in.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna happen, man. The record
doesn't look like it.
The record labels love the Ice Spices and Sexy Reds.
And there's nothing wrong.
What happened to? I haven't seen her in a minute. Where is she?
Sexy Red
No, Ice Spice.
Ooh.
Ice Spice.
She just cut her hair nice and fucking long.
Hands on your knees.
And her ass.
Hands on your knees.
Bro, her ass grew since she got pregnant. Next topic.
Like, oh, Jesus.
Next topic.
Yeah, you sure you from Brooklyn? You ain't from the Bronx.
You know
what are you talking about? Sexy
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Yo, listen though, man. This been fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it with you guys. No Diddy.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
No Diddy, yo.
It's gotta be like number 76 on the counter right now.
No Diddy, yo.
This has been another quick hitter from the 22 twos, and we out.